Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to Brielle Tarot, the space where the unseen becomes clear and the truth hidden behind silence is finally revealed. If you're new here, hi my loves, I'm Brielle, your intuitive guide. And Capricorn, today's energy is thick, magnetic, and incredibly intriguing. Spirit is whispering a message that feels powerful and unmistakably intentional. The message is this: the mysterious, wealthy one is watching your every move. There is someone with influence, status, and resources. Someone who moves quietly, strategically, almost in the shadows. They've been observing you, Capricorn, not in a harmful way, but with fascination, with admiration, and with a level of seriousness that may surprise you. This person is drawn to your discipline, your stability, your confidence, the way you carry yourself without needing validation. Spirit is saying that this individual has noticed things about you that even people close to you overlook. They're studying your energy, your work, your presence, and they're preparing to step forward in a way that feels bold, intentional, and life-altering. Let's dive deeper, my loves, because this connection runs deeper than simple attraction. There is destiny written all over it. Everything begins with the presence of the King of Cups, a calm, emotionally mature, yet deeply mysterious figure. Someone who doesn't speak much, yet notices every step you take in ways you don't even realize. He watches you from afar, not in a creepy, watchful stare, but with a quiet, profound fascination he keeps tightly guarded. It's as if he wants to understand every layer of you without making you feel burdened. While you continue to grow, this person lingers in the background of your life, observing your progress, even understanding parts of you that you rarely show to anyone. Interestingly, while he watches you in silence, you show up in the energy of the Eight of Pentacles, immersed in your work, focusing all your energy on building your future, fixing what's broken, perfecting your craft, and proving your capability. You're so busy improving your life that you don't realize someone has been watching your growth like someone watching a flower bloom slowly. Your discipline, your focus, your seriousness, these things make this person even more curious and deeply captivated by you. Your consistent focus then leads you to the energy of the Six of Wands, where victory begins to show. Your hard work gains recognition. You start being seen, appreciated, praised, or at least acknowledged as someone with a unique charm and undeniable qualities. This victorious energy makes the King of Cups notice you even more because he sees that behind your calm nature, you're someone who never gives up. There's a quiet sense of pride in him, as if saying in his heart, "You're extraordinary, Capricorn." But behind all this, an old wound remains, represented by the Three of Swords. A pain you may not show, yet still affects how you view love, relationships, and trust. That wound makes you cautious, more guarded, and slower to trust, even when someone actually wants to offer you something real. Because of that wound, the Four of Cups appears. You tend not to notice the new opportunities right in front of you. It's like you're looking downward, dwelling on what was lost, unaware that someone or something is approaching with genuine affection. Maybe you're tired. Maybe you're numb. Maybe you just don't feel ready. But the universe is trying to show you that a new chance is there. You're simply rejecting it unconsciously. In the midst of all this, you enter the energy of the Two of Pentacles, trying to balance everything: work, emotions, social life, healing from the past, and your shifting hopes for the future. You look strong on the outside, but inside so much is spinning. And this is exactly what makes someone even more curious about you. You appear steady, yet your heart is full of movement. Thankfully, the Three of Cups arrives to open space for joy. There may be small celebrations, reconnections, new people, or lighthearted moments that remind you what it feels like to belong. And here, the King of Cups energy returns, almost stepping closer into your circle, or at least watching how you interact with people who make you smile again. This story culminates in the Ten of Pentacles, a sign that everything you've built is leading to long-term stability. For some Capricorns, this means financial success, a new family, long-term relationships, or the beginning of a future foundation. In this energy, the King of Cups sees you as someone worthy of a long-term partner. Not just a temporary attraction, but someone who could build a steady, emotionally grounded future with. But the path isn't without challenge. Five of Wands signals conflict or competition. Someone may be jealous, feeling threatened, or disliking the attention you receive. Or this conflict may be inside you, between wanting to open your heart or wanting to stay closed. The energy is tense, but this tension leads the story into major movement. Then appears the Knight of Wands, bold, passionate, and unwilling to wait any longer. Someone is going to approach you with more courage than before, wanting to show they're ready to pursue you. This might be the King of Cups finally taking action, or it could be someone new coming in with fiery, expressive energy. So, who is this person who has been silently watching you? The first card is the Queen of Cups, a gentle, loving, deeply emotional energy that stays hidden, like someone who loves you from afar, yet doesn't dare to show it openly. This is no ordinary person. They feel deeply, love quietly, and care in ways few people do. They're not explosive or impulsive. Their affection is soft, thoughtful, observant, even when you're unaware, like a small light behind a curtain, peeking through just enough to make sure you're okay. Yet despite these deep feelings, the Two of Swords shows they're caught in a huge dilemma. They stand between two frightening paths, expressing their feelings or keeping their distance to respect your boundaries. They fear rejection, fear stepping wrong, fear that moving too fast will push you away, and so they stay silent, not because they don't care, but because they respect your space. Sometimes they want to disappear entirely, yet their feelings are too deep to walk away. This is why they watch from afar, hoping you'll someday notice the love that never fully fades. Behind that silence lies the Knight of Wands, another side of them, bold, passionate, wanting to rush toward you with big, spontaneous steps. They want to confess, to show they're willing to fight for you. But this courage doesn't always last. Sometimes they move forward, then retreat again in fear of your reaction. Sometimes they want to message you, then delete everything at the last second. Their energy is like a flame that struggles to stay lit, desire battling with doubt. They miss you, but they're also terrified of losing you. When the Six of Cups appears, the connection becomes clearer. This person holds memories, maybe someone you were once close with, someone you knew before, someone who once made you feel comfortable, or someone who remembers even the small things about you. They recall your conversations, your habits, your laughter, or the moment they first fell for you. There's a strong nostalgia, as if they've known you far longer than you realize. They miss you and often reflect on the potential you two might share. But the Knight of Pentacles shows they move slowly, not because they don't want you, but because they want stability, safety, and something real. They don't rush into relationships. They plan, think, prepare. They want to approach you when they're sure they can offer something solid. Their movement may be slow, but their feelings are steady and sincere. Yet emotions are rarely smooth, and the Three of Swords shows they've been hurt, perhaps by you, perhaps by their past, or perhaps by their own fears. There's a wound that makes them afraid to love deeply again. This pain splits them between courage and hesitation. The Two of Wands shows they think about a future with you often, planning their next move, imagining life with you, yet still hesitant to choose a direction. They remain at the crossroads, confess or stay silent. The Four of Pentacles reveals their fear of losing you. They're scared that honesty will drive you away. They're scared of coming too close too soon. They guard their feelings tightly, holding on to them so strongly that they suffocate themselves with the weight of their own fear. But the universe keeps moving, and the Eight of Wands signals that communication or sudden movement is inevitable. The energy becomes too strong to contain. Messages, encounters, breakthroughs, something pushes them to act. But before they make that move, the Nine of Swords exposes their deepest anxiety. They think of you at night, questioning whether they're enough, whether you still care, whether you'd push them away or welcome them in. They imagine the worst outcomes until they can't sleep. They love you, but fear traps them in endless overthinking. The Two of Pentacles shows they keep trying to balance their heart and their logic, torn between stepping forward or waiting for the perfect moment. Their emotions juggle back and forth, trying to find stability. And finally, we reach the Queen of Wands, the way this person sees you. They see you as magnetic, powerful, radiant, captivating. You're warm, strong, charismatic, someone they can't ignore. They admire how you speak, how you stand, how you live. You are a magnet to them, someone who pulls them in again and again. So, who is this person watching you from afar? They are someone who loves with the tenderness of the Queen of Cups, struggles with the conflict of Two of Swords, burns with the passion of the Knight of Wands, carries memories of the Six of Cups, moves with the patience of the Knight of Pentacles, hurts with the Three of Swords, plans with the Two of Wands, fears with the Four of Pentacles, surges forward with the Eight of Wands, worries with the Nine of Swords, balances with the Two of Pentacles, and sees you as their Queen of Wands, someone they deeply admire, respect, and quietly love from afar. Capricorn, Spirit wants you to understand something important. You attract powerful energies because you are powerful. Your quiet strength, your ambition, and your unwavering focus don't just inspire people, they captivate them. This mysterious wealthy one isn't watching you by accident. They're watching because your energy awakens something in them that money can't buy: respect, curiosity, and desire. If this message resonated, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you never miss a reading aligned with your energy. Thank you for spending your time and sharing your grounded Capricorn energy with me today. I'm Brielle, and this was your divine message. Stay powerful, stay aligned, and remember, not everyone who watches you has bad intentions. Some are watching because they see your worth.